When we talk about chemicals, we often think of industry, production, or laboratories, but behind the convenience and wide applications, there are serious hazards to human health and the environment. In today's session, we will explore the harmful effects of chemicals, possible accidents, and especially prevention and protection measures. Part 1. Effects of chemicals. First, let's look at the direct effects of chemicals on human health. There are three main routes by which chemicals enter the body: inhalation, skin contact, and ingestion. Among these, inhalation is the most dangerous, especially for workers in factories. Fat-soluble substances can attack the nervous system more strongly. Through the skin, chemicals can cause inflammation, burns, or penetrate into the bloodstream. Through ingestion, toxicity is usually lower since stomach acid and pancreatic enzymes can break substances down. The level of danger also depends on the type of chemical. For example, heavy metals such as lead can accumulate in bones. Organic solvents tend to target the nervous system. Silver and gold compounds may deposit in the skin, liver, and kidneys. In addition, concentration and exposure time play key roles. High concentrations over a short period can cause acute poisoning, while low concentrations over a long period may accumulate, leading to chronic illness. Another factor is individual sensitivity. In the same environment, some may suffer severe symptoms, others mild, and some none at all. Physical condition, nutrition, working conditions, and climate can all increase risk. As for types of harm, chemicals can cause irritation, dermatitis, eye redness or respiratory burning, allergies, occupational asthma or allergic dermatitis, asphyxiation, either due to lack of oxygen or from gases like CO and H2S that block oxygen transport in blood, nervous system damage. Many solvents cause intoxication-like symptoms, dizziness, or even unconsciousness. Organ damage. The liver, kidneys, and lungs are particularly vulnerable. For instance, solvents can cause hepatitis, while cadmium or lead can destroy kidney function. Beyond humans, chemicals also cause environmental incidents. Workplace accidents may be limited to a small area, but industrial accidents can affect entire factories, nearby communities, and the environment, such as fires, explosions, or toxic gas leaks. Some extremely hazardous chemicals include flammable solvents like gasoline and alcohol, toxic gases such as chlorine and ammonia, and reactive metals like sodium and potassium. These can ignite, explode, or release toxic gases in an instant. Part 2. Preventive measures. To minimize harm, the most important principle is substitution. Whenever possible, replace a highly toxic chemical with a safer alternative. For example, in the garment industry, replacing organic solvents with soap solution is cheaper and healthier. Next, isolation and shielding. Machinery and production lines should be enclosed to prevent vapors and dust from spreading. Hazardous areas such as spray painting rooms should be located separately, downwind, and away from general workspaces. Another key measure is ventilation. Local exhaust systems installed right at the emission source can stop contaminants from spreading. General ventilation dilutes airborne toxins, though this is only suitable for less hazardous chemicals. When risks still remain, personal protective equipment (PPE) is mandatory. Workers must be equipped with gas masks, supplied air respirators, chemical safety goggles, and must use the correct type for the hazard. It is important to remember PPE is only supportive. It cannot replace engineering solutions like substitution or ventilation. Part 3. Fire and explosion prevention. Flammable and explosive chemicals pose unique dangers. For fire to occur, three elements are needed: fuel, oxygen, and an ignition source. Some substances can ignite spontaneously at room temperature, such as white phosphorus or oily rags left under the sun. Flash point and ignition temperature are important concepts. They are the temperatures at which a liquid begins to release vapors that can ignite. As for explosions, they are extremely rapid energy releases creating shock waves. Vapor clouds from leaking chemicals may cause catastrophic explosions if ignited. Pressurized gas cylinders are particularly dangerous, as their rupture often leads to secondary fires or explosions. The most common cause of fires and explosions in factories is electricity. Overloaded wires, loose connections, or electrical arcs can all produce sparks that ignite chemicals. Conclusion: from what we've discussed, Chemicals are both useful tools and hidden dangers. Their effects on health and the environment can be immediate or silently cumulative over time. Therefore, to ensure safety, each worker must understand the routes of exposure, the risks, and preventive measures. Businesses must adopt substitution, isolation, ventilation, and proper PPE. Chemical safety is not just about compliance, it is about responsibility to ourselves, to our colleagues, to our communities, and to the environment. With full awareness and proper action, risks can be controlled and accidents can be prevented.
An toàn Nam Việt, đối tác an toàn cho sự thành công. Chúng tôi cung cấp huấn luyện chất lượng cao về an toàn lao động và quan trắc môi trường lao động. Liên hệ với chúng tôi hôm nay để bắt đầu hành trình an toàn cho doanh nghiệp của bạn.